Good afternoon. Welcome to Midcap Radar. I am Reema Tendulkar, and these are the top stories that we're tracking at 1:30. Midcaps outperform even as stocks give up all of the morning gains. It's listless trade amid growing uncertainty over interest rates and growth. Metals, capital goods lead the declines, while FMCG drags. Ramkrishna Forgings and Titagarh surge after their consortium is declared the lowest bidder for a large railways order. Titagarh Wagons management tells CNBC-TV18 the 20-year contract is valued at 12 to 13,000 crores. They expect to roll out wheel sets over the next 2 years. A software-defined mobility deal with Honda gives KPIT Technologies a fillip. The partnership will help Honda expand its software-defined vehicle footprint. Paras Defense gains on its MOU with Israel's Contra Precision Technologies. The companies will jointly manufacture electro-optic systems as a part of the partnership. PVR surges after bullish commentary at the first analyst meet post the merger with Inox. The company says it will take 12 to 24 months to realize merger synergies. Brokerages give its outlook a thumbs up. And the rally has been sold into. As we speak, the Nifty and the Sensex have given up all of the morning gains and are currently absolutely flat. The Nifty high today was 17,211. From the day's high, we've slipped close to about 150 points, and the Nifty is now below the 17,050 mark. The low yesterday on the Nifty, remember, was 16,990. To be precise, it was 16,989. So we're still holding above yesterday's intraday low, but the fact that the momentum has faded into, the pop that we had in the morning has been sold into, is a bit concerning. The Nifty Bank has also dipped into the red. It's a 100-point knock over there. Midcaps, so far at least, are holding up in the green, though some of the gains have been shaved off there. Dharmesh Shah of ICICI Direct is joining in for a technical check on the markets. Dharmesh, the fact that we've given out 150 points from the day's high and are now absolutely flat, does that indicate that the bias on the market is still on the downside and we are headed for lower levels?
Yeah, good afternoon, Reema. Yes, definitely. If you look at the market seems to be getting sold off even after the gap up opening. And the one thing was disappointing that yesterday's high was not taken out even after the sharp gap up opening. So we believe, I think, so market should get stabilized around 16,800, 17,000. We don't expect market to see 16,800 to breach. Since market is into more oversold territory, we expect the market to see a technical bounce back. Post, I think so, once the stability is done, maybe by next week. So yes, I think so I would not go short at this level, maybe because the levels are getting sold off. But I believe, I think so, if you look at the historical data, market requires some bit of a stability, or it requires for like the things get stable. So we feel, I think so, market will see a stability going forward. Yes, current volatility cannot be ruled out. Downside 16,800 remains to be the very strong support which we expect to hold. And maybe see the technical pullback in next week by 22nd of March.
You're expecting a tactical pullback in the markets and the Nifty to hold on to levels of 16,800 on the way down, right? To summarize?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
What about?
Yeah.
What about stocks?
Yeah, in terms of stocks, we remain to be positive for the PSU sector as a. We remain, I think, so that for the PSU as a sector, index has seen a long consolidation breakout. Inside the PSU space, defense space remains to be more positive. In defense, we remain to be positive for Bharat Electronics. If you look at the chart of the Bharat Electronics, since 2020, the stock seems to be taking a multiple support at 52-week moving average. If you look at the current context, the 52-week moving average was placed at around 91. Stock seems to be trading around 94. We believe, I think so, once the things market gets stabilized, we see a PSU as a sector defense should outperform, and where Bharat Electronics remains to be our top pick for target of 110, keeping a stop loss of 87.
Thank you very much, Dharmesh, for joining in, betting big on BEL. Let's now go across to Vivek. He's joining in for our segment Midcap Movers. Vivek, that's the only spot which is currently in the green, right?
Well, you're absolutely right. It's another day we're actually seeing a little bit of an outperformance as far as the broader end of the markets are concerned. And in fact, select stocks are buzzing with strong volumes as well. So some activity is back as far as the broader end of the markets is concerned. First on our list, Ramkrishna Forging and Titagar Wagons on the back of the order win, regarding the railway sets. This particular stocks are moving higher in today's trading session. Couple of, when you're talking about the auto ancillary space, Varroc Engineering up almost 4.5% in the session. Shankara Bilcon, after a long time, is buzzing in today's trading session. And Mrs. Bector's, again, this particular stock, after a long trading range where it was quite stable, today is moving higher with strong volumes. One section of the market that's doing really well in today's trading session, bouncing back from recent lows, is the pharma pack. So names like Gland Pharma, Biocon, Aurobindo Pharma, good move in today's trading session. Solara Active, all of these stocks are higher in today's trading session. Some stocks that are buzzing with strong volumes, when you're talking about names like IEX, some positive news in terms of power demand, power prices. Also, companies with higher gas volumes will be allowed to trade on the exchanges. That's aiding this particular name. Krishna Diagnostics continues its move higher. Varun Beverages as well as EKI Energy, all of these stocks are moving higher with strong volumes. On the other hand, some of the stocks that are losing in today's trading session, some profit booking seen in Green Tech, also seeing profit booking and lower lows as far as Phoenix Mills is concerned, and Supreme Industries today down on strong volumes.
Thank you very much for that comprehensive list. Let's slip into a break. On the other side, we'll connect with Maulik Patel, the chairman and MD of Make Money FineChem. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Let's get a corporate conversation going on Midcap Radar today. Make Money FineChem, the manufacturer of chemicals, derivatives, it's in focus today because caustic soda and PVC prices have been falling consistently. To assess the impact on their realizations and to discuss the way forward, we're now joined by Maulik Patel, the chairman and MD of Make Money FineChem. And there you have it on your screen, how PVC prices have moved over the last 2 months. Well, PVC prices are largely stable, but caustic soda prices have come off very sharply in the month of from January to March, and that table will also come up for our viewers. Mr. Patel, afternoon, and thanks so much for joining in. First, if you could tell us what are the current caustic soda prices? Are they the same levels that we are flashing on the screen, and what impact will it have on you?
Yeah, so caustic soda prices, as you rightly said, it has gone down in last couple of months. The major reason is the European energy situation has become normal compared to in the winter session. And it is not as good as normal as pre-COVID level, but yeah, it is better than the last winter. It was peaked and it is going down slowly. And that was energy was the major input for the caustic soda manufacturing. That is one of the factor. And second thing, the entire market in terms of the consumption was slowing down. But after the China New Year, the Chinese economy has started moving up. The entire situation is changing right now. So we are seeing in next quarter will be in the better than in terms of the demand is going to move compared to the current quarters.
But do you expect caustic soda prices to sustain at $560 per metric ton?
So we believe that it is going to go down slowly based on the energy prices currently, but it is not going to be come back to original level or the pre-COVID level because the Ukraine and the Russia situation has still not normalized. So energy global price is depend on that situation.
So how much further could they come down?
Yeah, it can come down to around 400 level or 450 level based on the current energy prices, but not below that.
400 to 450. And if that happens, what would be your, assuming that's the level at which it stabilizes, $400 to $450, what would be your realizations, margins that we should expect?
So definitely the margins, you are carrying inventory of your energy for some point of time, but I think it is for the short period of time because everything is linked to energy. So I think in the next quarter, it will be the margin will be come back to the original level again.
But Q4 margins could be suppressed because of high cost inventory.
Yeah, for short term. Yeah, because in the next quarter, I think you can average out. I think it is happened with every, when price is going up, you have a higher profit. When price is going down, you have a high inventory, it is impact on the profit,
So in Q1 of FY23, which is when you expect things to stabilize, what could the sustainable margins be for the company?
So as we have given a target, even in the last financial year or so, beginning of the financial year, I think we have given a forecast that we will try to achieve in this range. And this range, I think we are going to achieve it in this financial year. As well as for the next financial year, we are expecting that the margin will remain around 28 plus or minus 2% as a company as a whole.
In Q4, margins will be between 26 to 30%, right?
Yeah.
Q4
Yeah.
margins.
In that case, and even for the next year also, we are expecting, because definitely the prices are going down, but at the same time the raw material is also going down. So we are expecting the margin will remain in the same range.
26 to 30%, 28% plus or minus 2%. PVC prices, sir, in the month of March, they were about $912.
Right.
What's the trend expected on PVC prices?
Yeah, the PVC price is the same thing. It is also moving around in the same level. I think it has gone up slightly in last couple of months. Again, is coming back in the same level. But we are into the manufacturing of the CPVC, which is raw material is used as a PVC. So it is advantage for us when the PVC price is on the downside.
Got it. But will it decline further from current levels?
Looking at the longer term, I don't think so. It will decline further. It will be here plus or minus $50 kind of situation will remain. Yeah.
You're also expanding your CPVC facility, right?
Right.
When does it come on stream? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the CPVC, we have a 30,000 ton plant commission, and we are 85% optimization level we have achieved in the current quarter, and we are selling, and our quantity is fully booked for entire year, and the pricing mechanism will happen in every quarter based on the situation of the PVC. And the same facility we are expanding another 45,000 ton, and it will be on stream by Q4 next financial year.
Okay, got it. Your renewable energy projects were expected to be commissioned, I think, by the end of February. So have you already commissioned it?
Yeah, so that is installation is already done, and that is slightly delayed. That project, I think it will be commissioned by April this financial year. April in the Q1 next financial year.
So a delay of about 1 to 2 months seen over there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, all right. Mr. Patel, we leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining in and explaining the market trends for us. That's Make Money Fine Chem for you. For the markets, a little bit of a bounce, so 17,074 on the Nifty, which means from the level of 17,050, which is when we started Midcap Radar at 130, there has been a little bit of a spike up of about 20 odd points. It's the Adani Group stocks. So let's pull up the intraday charts. Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports. What a sharp up move that you can see in the Adani Group names. Pull up the other ones, and Adani Power will also come up. That surged close to about 2% odd. And if we could get the other group companies like Adani Green, Adani Wilmar, Adani Total Gas, let's find out if across the board you are seeing some up moves in these stocks. Looks like there is. Adani Green is also locked in an upper circuit, and even the cement names, Ambuja Cement and ACC too, have seen a spike up in trade. So sharp up move seen in the Adani Group stocks, and that's fueling some optimism there. Get into a break. On the other side, we'll talk about our special mid-cap spotlight. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about Technocraft. We'll tell you why it's on our spotlight. Welcome back. This is our Midcap Spotlight segment. Sonia is here with me, and she's going to be talking about Technocraft Industries. It's a fresh 52-week high on the stock today.
Oh, absolutely. And this stock is on our radar because, as you said, the stock is at a fresh 52-week high. The stock is up 6% today, but it's gained over 20% in this month, and it's almost a 40% surge in 2023. So I thought of putting this on the spotlight in case our viewers don't know about this company. It's a company that is into precision engineering, and it also in the year 1997 diversified into manufacturing of cotton yarn. It makes high precision scaffolding systems for the construction sector, and it has a textile division as well. Now the engineering business is doing very well, so there are a lot of talks of whether the company should eventually go ahead and split these businesses into two. That is of course left for the management to decide, but for now the earnings have looked very good. So just to give you a snippet of what the 9 months earnings have been, it's a revenue growth in double digits. Profits have gone up almost about 13% odd. The promoter holding of the company though is on the higher side. 74.6% is held by the promoters, so it's got a low free float. But a couple of other positives positives. By the way, Sunil Singhania owned Abacus. Has a stake in this particular stock. Abacus Emerging Opportunities Funds holds a little under 3% in this particular stock, and the company recently completed a 150 crore buyback as well. So very interesting company, solid business. Stock is at a 52-week high and has had an almost 40% rally in 2023. Back to you.
Interesting. Thank you very much for highlighting that. We're going to wrap up on Midcap Radar with the news that the Nifty and the Sensex have given up all their gains. The Nifty once again is now trading below that 17,050 mark. Remember, when we started the show at 1:30, the Nifty was at 17,050. It attempted a bit of a pullback. It went to levels of 17,075, but that has been sold into in the last 10 minutes. So we're once again gravitating towards the low point of the day, in the red now for the benchmark indices. Though the Adani Group stocks have seen a big spurt in their price levels, NTPC is another one, along with that Power Grid. These two power names are also flying high in a otherwise listless market. Wrap up on the show. Thank you very much for watching.